I think he's in both at least.
What you're saying is they had a face-off. Sorry, that was a bad joke. I apologize to people on the internet.
Oh, we finally found
the computer.
Oh, dare I say, we found the computer. I can't do vector. We found the computer room, basically.
We did indeed. Alright. And with that, we can also hit Ryuka and go heal and go get ourselves some Dimates.
Find a computer room. I cannot do Vector Crocodile.
I was gonna say, that sounds more like Yoda.
Find her.
And I think you're missing a lot when it comes to the Yoda, so...
I give up with trying to do Vector, but we all love find the computer room.
Find the computer room. Yes.
Although I'm not quite sure why that exploded as a meme, find the computer room. I get why where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald exploded as a meme.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Welcome.
Ignore us for a second, because we've got to go fill up on items.
Oh, an escape pipe. You might want to buy one.
I actually have like 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm totally addicted to the Ryuka spell, what can I say?
I'm just saying, if there ever comes a time that we run out of TP, and we can't use the spell...
Oh yeah, Rudo's my storage for... You have to get telepipes and escape pipes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've just got 2 pairs of them. And I want to make sure I got as many as I needed. Okay, Amy... I'm basically just purchasing 5 Dimates from everybody. Yes. Ah, no! Oh well, we got a spare. Drak and Shadow, we are epically shopping! Okay. 5, so...
There's a K-On! Joke to be made in here.
There probably is.
But I can't think of what it is.
You will have to point it out to me, because I don't know all the K-On! Jokes.
Well, you just sat and watched it like a... You've only had my DVD for what, 3 months?
Probably a year, actually.
Not a year.
Did you give it to me in the summer when you gave me,
Yeah.
Dot Hack?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. And I totally lost it. I don't want to take too many because, unfortunately, we have an... Would you like to lead us in, Alex? An item cap problem?
Item caps.
Item caps! Alright. 4 more Dimates to go.
You're just lucky that I ripped all the K-On! Footage. So I don't have to pester you all day for my DVDs back.
Because you already pestered me enough to watch it.
Yes.
It takes me a while to get to anything, guys, and unfortunately, with school out of the way, this actually allows for me to finish it. Thankfully, I'm actually getting through a lot of animation right now just to get people off my back.
I mean, it's a comedy. It's kind of a no-brainer.
Indeed.
And I love the show, but I think we'll all admit the show's a bit of a no-brainer.
Okay, teleport station. We're gonna head to Kuwari this time. And so, what we were trying to do before, where we were trying to go around the world, we were trying to go to the Blue Dam. We didn't want to go to the Blue Dam yet, but now we want to go to the Blue Dam.
We're healed up, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay. I totally missed if we did or not.
See?
Good.
We're good.
So now we're going around the world, around the world.
Why should I know that?
You've never heard that? Surely you've heard that
Around the
song.
world. I don't know who sings it, though. I don't think.
I think it's Daft Punk. I could be totally wrong on that.
It wouldn't surprise me. I'm still surprised every now and then when I hear a Daft Punk song, and then they're like, yeah, it's Daft Punk who did it. Really? Like, for example, Tron Legacy, a lot of that was done by Daft Punk, and I wouldn't have believed anybody. It's like, no, they hired some BitTunes guy, and I want to meet him. No, it was Daft Punk that did it. You're lying. Oh, look, more whistles.
How are these scenes in the water exactly?
We're seeing grids in the water. Because grids. Because Sega. I don't know. Yes, this is one of those cop-outs in this game. You know, in the first game they allowed for different... or basically they allowed the dungeon to be the the background or where you were.
Mm-hmm.
And in this one, it seems kind of lazy because they just do a grid. It doesn't even feel futuristic to me. It just seems like, oh, am I stuck in a Sega Master System game?
But grids are magical!
Oh, what is that from?
Nothing really, but I just couldn't help it.
Grids are magical!
Maybe a little bit of Potter Puppet Pals, but they never say grids are magical.
Whatever.
But the goblins... I think maybe it's goblins or something Ron says. But the goblins are magical, Harry! They're magical! Wizard angst.
I can only deal with Potter Puppet Pal so much because you and my wife tried to get me into that.
Potter Puppet Pals are wonderful. Especially when they actually go into real puppets.
Except when Dumbledore's involved. Then I cringe. Okay, this is the top of the continent.
And Dumbledore flies away. Make a wish.
Loghead! Yes, I haven't been keeping count. I apologize, guys. There you go.
That was Snape's greatest potion of all.
Come on, can we please kill the whistles?
I mean, what next? Bells? Huh. Bells, whistles, get it?
No. See, if we had bells and whistles, then Disney would have to come in and copyright us.
Waka waka waka.
Waka waka waka!
Oh, there's another show I missed, Muppet Babies.
I still love a lot of the jokes that get made with Rare and Muppet Babies. Like, why isn't Rare making really great games? I don't know, I tried to ask them that. They had a really weird look and then told me Muppet Babies was on. For those who have never seen it, go look up Newsroom from Screw Attack. They're the ones that made the joke. And it's so appropriate.
I'm not quite sure I get the Muppet Babies though for Rare there.
It was like we tried to ask him, you know, what big game Rare has, and they're just like, well, Muppet Baby was on, so they were really busy. Well, what about the great game? I asked them that too, and they had this really confused look on their face.
Maybe I'm just real slow, guys, but I'm just not seeing the correlation, I'm afraid.
That's okay.
It's a funny joke, but I just don't see the correlation.
I'll have to show you the Newsroom episode so you can get it. Stupid whistle! Whistle while you work. Oh crap, I can't do that! Disney!
Disney!
No! Oh,
Principal Skinner, we contend that Happiest Place on Earth is fully trademarked and owned by Disney. Well, this is just a school carnival.
I was actually kind of sad when I saw the news about Mr. Bobble.
Yeah,
Marsha
Wallace, rest her soul.
I always liked the Mr. Bobble character, but it was one of those things that irritated me about The Simpsons, is that Bart and Lisa never grew up. Except, I get where you're gonna go with that, Alex. They did that one episode, but it's like a what-if story that is retconned. But, yeah, they never grew up, and so it was always Miss Krabappel we were dealing with as Bart's teacher.
Oh, Miss Hoover is Lisa's teacher, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Come on, that's kind of part of the charm of The Simpsons, that they don't grow up.
Actually, that kind of annoys me a little bit. But then again, I was also one of the people that said, like, oh, you know, series like Rugrats needs to grow up, and totally regretted that as soon as it happened. Oh boy, did I regret that little decision.
I guess I'm one of the few people who liked that.
It was just a little disappointing. That was the problem. I'm not saying it was a horribly bad series. It's just, you kind of expected a certain degree of shenanigans, and we didn't get that. It was like, I don't know what to compare it to. We expected like this really risque show after Rugrats, and then we got, The Wonder Years.
Oh, it's hardly Wonder Years.
But something
maybe
very, very mellow.
Maybe something more like As Told by Ginger.
Oh, don't even bring that one up. Don't even go there, man. Don't go there. Those lips destroy me. I can't watch that series. I really can't. I can't take it seriously. I can't do anything like that because of the lips in that series.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that we transitioned from the Simpsons into Rugrats into Ginger. But I say this is funny, not because it's our typical ADD-ness, but because all the series are, well, at least the first few seasons of The Simpsons were all animated by Classic Supo, who did the Rugrats, who did Ginger.
Yep.
So, it's kind of, whoa.
Again,
5 degrees of separation going on without even thinking about it.
We've only got one more degree of separation before we have to relay it to Kevin Bacon. But I don't want to relay it to Kevin Bacon, so I think we're good there. Alright, so we're here at the Blue Dam. It's Drak and Shadow, guys.
Kevin Bacon, this is going to be a funny story when we get into SA2, and I'll get into that when we get into SA2.
Oh, no. I may not even know what you're talking about, but okay.
That's like I said, we're going to get that when we get there.
Alright, so let's go ahead and use the blue card. This is now a Digimon game. We're using the blue card to get into Ultimate level.
Digivolution.
Well, what was it? Matrix Digivolution?
Yeah, like Matrix Digivolution.
Alright, and then I just gotta go down here.
Then like the biomerging, which is totally badass.
I like that idea, and I like the fact that Season 4 was based around it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I've never finished Season 4, or gone past that point.
How far did you go into Season 4? Do you remember it all? I know it's been some years since it's been
pretty much
there.
as far as back when ABC Family was running it, how much they could actually show, which wasn't much. Because I got to the point where like the ultimate armor had been unlocked, and they took on something, and then that something tried to get into the real world.
Oh,
and I can't remember what it was called.
No, it sounds like you did get pretty much to the end, because that was the final arc, really.
Yeah, but I didn't see it like finish all the way through.
Oh, okay.
Because I actually looked up the episode guide and realized I had like a few more episodes left.
Yeah, well, you got pretty close though, because you got clear to Lucimon, which is the final big bad.
I did, but I also kind of had to skip here and there to get there. So I also went back and watched a few of the other episodes that I had missed, which included the conflict with the other spirits, which was really awesome. Okay, so I can go.
I still say Season 4, very underrated show.
I think it was pretty awesome. I don't see where people had the problem, because biomerging was awesome in Tamers, and I don't get the problem that people had with Frontier doing it.
I think because Frontier actually cut out the partners themselves.
Were there actually partners?
No, they just had the spirits, and they just merged with the spirits to become the Digimon. The closest thing to the partners we got were these two sort of, I guess you could call it the 3PO and the R2-D2 of the series. I'm not saying that they have those personalities necessarily, but they're kind of like your guides to the series.
If they can be compared to 3PO and R2-D2, let's just be safe and compare them to the new trilogies R2-D2 and C-3PO, not the old one.
Right.
Because that's really what they were more like. It was just dumb. It made no sense for them to be there. Especially that whole arc where one of them was, like, they acted like they were pregnant when they had a Digi-Egg they were carrying around. And it was a Patamon. I can't remember who. I can't remember those two's names. And I don't want to know, guys. Don't send me mail on it. I don't care.
Send them mail to... Digimon names to Dragoon.
Drak2326@gmail.
Yes.
Oh, no, I don't want to use Ryuka. Okay.
I really seriously need to buy the Digimon seasons. I keep buying other stuff, though. Like Homura figures. I'm not...
speaking of...
I'm totally not a Homura fanboy or anything.
Well, now that you've put that out there, you may need to clarify that again and again and again. So you have actually... So, people might be familiar with the fact that you did a recent vlog on your channel for Madoka Magica 3.
Magica, Adam. Magica.
Sorry, too many people calling it me.
I don't know who's calling it that, but it's Magica.
One of the people that did was Yezu Otaku, and now that's one of the main reasons I call it that.
I have a hard time believing Jesus called it Magica, but...
Yeah, it's at the end of her review of it.
I don't know, slip a tongue. Then again, Jesus always kind of been a little weird with her pronunciations.
Yes. But anyway, so you saw the third movie, you liked it.
Yes.
You want to recommend it to our fellow Drak and Shadow fans who are anime fans?
Yes.
And it's not because you have some kind of a contract that binds you to recommend it?
Be forewarned, though, if you're not the type to like sequels, and if you really absolutely 100% loved the series ending, you probably don't want to watch the movie. But if you do anyway, well, take it sort of take it with the grain that this is an alternate universe.
Drak is going to spoil the ending for you.
I'm not going to
What happens at the end of Madoka? The credits.
The credits. I will say that though there actually is a scene after the end credits, so.
Yes. I'm trying to remember if I actually saw it or if I had to go look it up on YouTube later. I think I actually saw it.
That's pretty much true, I think, for... No, not all three. Just movie 2 and movie 3 had those coda scenes at the end of the credits.
And now they're talking about a new series.
Yeah, it's kind of up in the air right now.
Of the dark subversion of the Magical Girl anime.
Well, that would just mean that it has to be a reconstruction now. If Madoka Magica is deconstruction, well, I guess we'll get a reconstruction after that. Let's how many people see what Gainax did after Evangelion. They went on to do Gurren Lagann, so people feel like Gurren Lagann's essentially Gainax's reconstruction of mechs.
I still can't watch Gurren Lagann. I've been told that I would enjoy.
I think you
Gurren
would.
Lagann.
I haven't seen much of it, but I think you would enjoy Gurren Lagann.
I get told that a lot, especially since I'm a giant robot fan, and I think I've seen like half of an episode on Adult Swim. I just didn't get it.
It's Gainax, there's really not much to get.
Oh, is it Gainax?
Yes, that's what I was just saying, Adam. Were you seriously not listening to me? I was just saying this 5 seconds ago.
Halfway, but
King did level.
I'm trying to get all the way through the blue dam. Through automatic teleportation. Okay.
If I get a little too much anime talk, it's because I generally don't have many people to talk with it about.
Yes, indeed.
At least not all the stuff I can talk about.
And the funniest thing too is like I'm a hardcore anime fan when it comes to certain franchises, and so it's kind of the same thing for me because I can't talk to Alex about it because he doesn't watch Gundam. He doesn't watch all the giant robot stuff. The only thing he's watched is, and because everything comes back to it,
Evangelion. And we got a Crescent Gear.
Yes, we did. Crescent Gear. Believe it or not, this is item number 3 that has Gearez as a property.
Nice.
So we are going to go ahead and just let it stay with with Rolf. And now we're just going to go back up to the chute we came from. This is really helpful for leveling, because then we can eventually give this over to another party member while I'm leveling the living crap out of them. Uh-oh. Adam may have walked into this rashly. If you attack Kane, I will kill you. Kill this thing fast. Thank you! Hey, Amy! I've got some work for you. Go heal Kane. Okay. But yeah, it's really kind of sad, because I really want to talk to somebody about the latest Gundam series, Build Fighters, which just barely started. Excuse me. And I just love it because it's a Gundam model builder's paradise.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of one of those weird things where we can talk to each other about certain anime, but like others, we have to kind of wait until that person's seen it.
Right.
Or in some cases gives a crap about it.
Rolf is pretty darn low. And that's
Yes,
a
he is.
ban.
And that's why I'm hoping these things will die.
Oh boy.
Ow. Can we get this other van down? By the way, it's supposed to be a plane and it's called a van.
Go figure.
I think we've got an issue here. Oh!
Oh.
Amy! Amy! You have to live! Amy, you have to get out of there! Now! Alright, more healing. Here in the healing hour. And I'm gonna play it safe here and just get Amy and Rolf up to full.
That's what I thought, sorry. I kind of scrolled away from the guide because I was curious about Gundam.
That's fine.
And yes, my suspicions were right. I know the writer of the series. Because he's just been doing a lot of Gundam lately.
The recent one?
Yes, Gundam Build Fighters. And
yes, because he's the same guy who did 00.
Mhm.
Which everybody apparently hates him for. Ooh, okay, so I need to segue here really quick.
Okay.
I love this concept.
Storm Gear.
Storm Gear. So, do you remember a while back when I told you that Kane would come in handy a lot more often?
Yes.
This is why. The Storm Gear has I think it's a wind or a storm-based attack that will hit all enemies, regardless of type.
Nice!
So we're going to give that over to Kane, since Kane's not really doing a whole lot of damage. And obviously, we don't want to give it to Amy because Amy might actually have to heal
Yes.
in the battle. So we're just going to go ahead and give it over to him. And then, let's see. And I think we can take this chute right here. And look, pits, because those aren't boring. And now we have the color scarf. This is actually not for any current character. Remember, guys, we are going to go through another character. This is for her. So, we're going to go ahead and go to this one. And we're going to get even more gear, I think. No? Wait. Are we?
Are we? That is the question.
Oh, okay. My bad. I did not read that correctly. They did not say go down the chute. They said go down the pit. Long cat. Yeah.
Yes, I gotta say, if there is to be another Manga season, and if the writer Gen Orochi doesn't want to actually return to scripted himself, I say he should give it over to the writer of some of these recent Gundam shows, Kuroda. And the two reasons I say this, because one, he considers Kuroda his mentor, and two, because Kuroda is only writing freaking Gundam and fan service shows, it seems like these days. So the man needs something of substance to write.
Are you saying that he's bad? Because I might have a beef on that one.
I'm not saying he's bad. Actually, I think he's a great writer.
Okay.
He wrote my favorite show, Madlax.
Because I love 00 and what he did with that. I'm very much in a league of my own. I know a lot of Gundam fans who absolutely hate Gundam 00 and what that did to the series, and I don't think it did anything bad.
Yeah. If I was saying he was bad, I'd say he should stay away from the franchise.
Good.
No. I say no. Gen Orochi should give it to his old mentor.
And Build Fighters is awesome in the way that he's done it, where it's slice of life meets Gundam. In the fact that, and I especially love the fact that every character in it is a geek. So it feels like Metabots all over again. I was making a joke to Alex because to the people who have watched the series, they've done this little variation on the character Ramba Rao, and so he's kind of the advisor, mentor. But occasionally, when a Gundam battle has to happen, he will come up and be the referee. But he's got this he's Ramba Rao, so he's got this ginormous mustache, and so it makes me go back to Metabots and Mr. Referee. Then it's agreed! I shall be the referee of this match, Mr. Referee! Because it is so much like Metabots in a way. And yes, I know who he's supposed to be, Gundam fans, but the way that they portrayed him in this series, he is nowhere close to that character. So, I laugh at that. I make the comparison. Obviously, that's something that Alex can compare.
Yes, I know Metabots.
To others who know Metabots, congratulations. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
Kind of an older show.
Older show, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Especially with what the dub did with it.
my favorite studio who just won't do anything anymore. I feel your pain when you wish for more Gundam from Sunrise or Bandai.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, the series is producing more Gundam. They just aren't importing it.
Yes, anymore. That's true too. But I still feel your pain.
Yes. I know the pain on so many different series, so like I wouldn't mind a lot of stuff coming back, but now there's probably not going to be a way to do it. Alright. Now I just gotta go down a little bit more. Like, for example, anything that was from not Gonzo, the other G one, Genion. I would love to see come back to publish, especially Paranoia Agent, because I may have to convince a certain anime reviewer here to go through Paranoia Agent.
Yeah.
And see if it works your fragile little mind the way it did mine. What am I talking about? Ava warped my fragile little mind.
I've never been much into Satoshi Kon's work. Not that he's bad, rest his soul, but I've never been much into his work at all.
I've only seen Paranoia Agent. Everybody says that the best thing to go see from him is either Paranoia Agent or there's another one similar to it called Perfect Blue.
Oh, Perfect Blue, yeah.
That I've never seen.
That will probably warp your mind too. I've never seen it, but I've heard about it plenty.
I've heard people review it, and that's my only connection to Perfect Blue.
I remember, actually, Little Karima did a pretty nice spoof trailer of it.
Of it, really?
Yes, I don't know if I can find it anymore, but...
The problem is that with anime now, I kind of avoid any titles that have blue in them, mainly because of blue gender.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to have that again. I don't hate that anime, but it's twisted. I cannot explain it. You have to see the series yourself, and even then, I don't know if I recommend that to anybody. Alright, I think right here is where we need to hang a right. Look, another van that's not supposed to be a van. It's like The Incredibles. Speaking of something that should be made, Incredibles 2.
No.
I want it. I think The Incredibles is probably one of the best superhero movies that's come out in the last 10 years.
Yeah, but I don't think it needs a sequel. Frankly, Pixar's...
I'm not saying it does. I'm saying I wouldn't mind it. I think it's perfectly fine getting one.
Pixar's kind of starting to overdo their sequels now.
If they continue to do the same sequels. Like, I may get some, Flame Shield up, guys, but, I've seen people talk about it. Toy Story 4? No.
Yeah.
No, Toy Story's done. I have not seen Toy Story 3. I probably won't, because that franchise is done to me. And it should remain that way. Planes, that's just Cars 3.
Yes.
No more Cars movies. I'm done with those. If you want to do... I have no problem, per se, with... what was it? Monsters University.
Monsters University.
If you want to do that, that's fine. But that's it. I'm done. I actually just want...